observations of how Adrian's been playing?
I think he's been, I think he's been cautious. I think he's been trying to take things, as they come. I think he and I both have been kind of getting a feel for, each other, some of the things we're trying to do. I know, and I know he would, probably agree. He hasn't played his best game yet, by any stretch, but I think we're just continuing to push through and keep working together.
Did he swing too far to the cautious side in trying to correct some of the mistakes he's had?
I think those 50-50 plays are hard, because and even as a coach, and I remember as a player, it's how do you walk that line of pulling the trigger when you need to, being cautious when when you need to, and that's probably even as much my fault as anything of trying to just make sure that that he doesn't feel any pressure that way, and that's probably as much on me as anything, of trying to let it be organic and totally on him. But we're working through it. I got 100% faith in him, and obviously we got to get better.
And obviously, quarterback isn't the whole thing on offense. What else kind of stalled against doing?
Well, it was when it happened like it did. It's never just one thing. It's never just one person. It's never just one position group. And unfortunately, we kind of all took turns on some level in some facet of the ball game. I mean, got in some lost yardage plays for a plethora of reasons, and again are in 3rd and 11 plus 4 times. Weren't able to stay on the field when we were able to sequence a 3rd and long to a 4th and short. We're not able to stay on the field there, and and then we go 0 for 4 on 2nd or 3rd and 2 to 3. And so we have to find ways to stay on the field, and whether it's a call, a block, a read, throw, a catch, whatever it is, we got to find a way to do it, because we have to keep those drives going. We have to finish and score touchdowns in the red zone, and obviously be a lot better.
What did you learn as a play caller watching so many third man goal, 4th downs get turned away?
I think it was it was a hard day on all of us. I think just staying the course and being patient, because I think when things aren't going right, I think it's easy to get frustrated and out of rhythm, and that can make things worse, and so I think just making sure that all of us, myself included, stay patient, stay focused, and focused on those little things that good teams do and that you got to do in those critical situations to be successful.
How do you establish a rhythm, especially going up against this Oklahoma defense?
That's going to be our challenge. That's what we got to do, and they make that hard on purpose. There's a reason he's one of the Coach Venables, and what he's done for a long time is as good as is out there, and provide a lot of different fronts, a lot of different coverages to mix and match with those fronts and pressures, and you can tell they match his mindset and mentality by being aggressive and playing very, very high energy brand of defense, and tackle well and everything. So it's going to be a great challenge for us. The biggest thing is, again, we have to they're going to make plays. Obviously they're a very, very good defense. We have to get out of our own way and make sure that we're doing what we need to do when we need to do it consistently, and that's where that rhythm and confidence comes from.
From a personnel standpoint, Oklahoma's got a lot of big, strong, physical guys on the defensive line, but then really fast guys on the outside and behind them. How do you attack that?
Well, it's we have to, again, do those simple fundamental things very, very well. We got to stay on blocks. We have to go through good reads and make quick decisions with the football. You can't hesitate, because you hesitate, they're either going to get you up front or something's going to come, out of the corner in the back end. So, but again, I got confidence in our guys, and we got a lot of good players as well, and excited for the challenge.
Talk there about doing quick things with the football and hitting on the easy things. How important is it to just open up short, quick hitting passing game with slants, curls, outs.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter what we do. It's how we do it, you know, and making sure that you know, I tell our guys all the time, it's just making sure that we're all on the same page and finishing, you know, finishing the deal. So, but again, I got great confidence in our guys.
Given the level of exotics that Venables can throw at an offensive coordinator, how much does that keep you on your toes?
A lot. I mean, you know, I mean, it's been a, you know, it's been a good prep. I think it's already, it'll make us. It has already made us better. It will make us better. You know, whenever you go through challenge and adversity, when handled correctly, makes you better. You know.
Backside pursuit seemed to get to you guys a lot last week. Is that something that fullbacks, tight ends have got to clean up?
You know, it all depends on the play and the scheme, you know, that way. But, you know, I think overall, I think we just have to, you know, again, we have to be more physical and more fundamentally sound across the board.
I'm curious, you just mentioned the prep, the complexities of it. You've always been in on the prep, but now you're in charge of that. Is that fun? I mean, is this like chess to you, trying to figure out what pieces can match up?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's you know, absolutely. It's a lot of fun. It's you know, it can be stressful at times for sure, but I mean, that's why you love trying to put that, you know, that puzzle together and try to figure out, you know, how to again maximize and stay efficient in your time, so you're not spending time where you shouldn't, or you know, vice versa. So it's, you know, you just gotta keep fine tuning and making sure that we're sound for our guys.
Is part of the task with Oklahoma not necessarily knowing what kind of base defense they want to deploy? It's kind of been different in different games.
Obviously, when you say diverse, it's been a little bit different each and every game, you know, and you look at even going back to all of his history at Clemson. I mean, they did a lot of different things, you know, for a lot of years. So it's obviously they got all of it. You know, you kind of I think we'll get a feel for how he's going to play us, you know, relatively early, and you know, have some things in place to make sure that our guys are prepared and can play fast.
On your 4th and short looks, do you have specific packages that need to be run out of a shotgun?
You know, it's yes and no. I mean, there's, you know, it all depends on what type of scheme you're running. You know, I think with being in the pistol or in, you know, or in gun, I think allows a little bit more threat of the quarterback in some situations. We can help, you know, gain you a number, but you know, it all depends on the situation, the front, and kind of what is needed at that time.
How do you get a guy like Malik more involved after 3 quiet games?
Yeah, I mean, it's, you know, there's things that, you know, you can pretty much guarantee where the ball's going to go, you know, and then there's other times that, you know, that it hasn't, you know, and I know Malik's been, you know, he's been great. He's been a great teammate, but you're right, you know, we got to get and be able to spread the ball around and get people going.
Can you explain
Time
what?
for last one here.
Can you explain what, if any, freedom Adrian has at the line of scrimmage to make an alteration based off what his eyes are telling him?
No, he does, and I mean, he has the chalk glass for sure, you know, and has done a good, really pretty good job of that, you know, and a lot of it, you know, we don't just, you know, send him out there and say, hey, if you see something, I mean, there's certain structures of this, you know, to this to that, and certain situations that we're looking for to help give him some direction there, and I mean, he does a good job studying the game for sure.
All right, thanks.
All right, thank you guys.